All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. As most of you already know, my name is Marian E. King. You all are already in the Patreon space, and I am excited this morning. All right. So I've been telling you all, about certain things, but I don't know what's up with the lighting this morning, but we're gonna get this information. Um, and trying to put together different things that we can have exclusively for the Patreon space. So I know that one of the things that many of us are dealing with is we're moving and operating in the business, but we're not making any money yet. Okay, so I want to provide something today that is going to, excuse me, I hope that will help with that. This is something that I was doing when I first got started, but I didn't quite have it set up correctly, so it went haywire a little bit. So this is something that I'm going to provide for you. This is for those who are actively moving and shaking in their business. This is for those who not quite yet, but on your days off, you're able to do something, and you have time, maybe not to run your business, but just to do leads and get some leads, looking into the leads. And even if you're not ready to start your business, this is something that you can do, to just have some daily income. Again, with me, I do not do any guarantees on anything because, as we all know, we cannot make anybody purchase anything. We cannot make anybody do anything. However, we can be a resource for when they do want to, and we are ready. Okay. So one of the first things that I want to ask you all to do, there is about 20 of you all in here. Okay. But there, as we know, there are hundreds and thousands, of people who are operating in the space, who are needing leads, who are starting businesses, who don't want to call, who don't want to, just for whatever reason, they are looking for an easy way to move. All right. So I'm going to provide the 20 of you with this. So one of the first things that I want you to do is go and join all of the transportation groups that you can find. Okay, go and join all of them. Because like I said, there's only 20 of you, and all 20 of you may not be interested or even want to do this. All right. So that's one of the first things that I want you to do. Okay, go and make yourself available. If the group says that you need to introduce yourself in order to post, introduce yourself in order to post, because this can be a very lucrative opportunity for you. And I'm telling you what I know. Okay. So you may ask, or one might say, what makes you different, okay, from anybody else that's selling leads? This is important, you all. This is important. The 20 of you. Our set apart is the vetting process of the leads. I cannot tell you what to do, but in order to be set apart, be successful, get return customers, get referrals, you must operate in a space of integrity, and you must be set apart. So many people are out here selling leads that they're just downloading from somewhere, taking from somewhere else. They are not vetting them. Okay? They're not vetting them. You please vet the lead to maximize your opportunity to make money. And I say that when I say maximize is when you do that, you're going to get return customers. You're going to get people who want to come back. You're going to get people who are going to say, hey, when you get something, make sure you reach out to me. What you want to do with those people is get them on your emailing list. Okay? Get them on your emailing list. Getting them on your emailing list allows you to be in control of how fast you get paid. Because if they are on your emailing list, right, and you get leads, whether it's box, non-CDL, CDL, or it's a top equipment, when you send out that email, the first person to get back to you is who's going to get that lead, the first person to pay you. Okay, again, this is your business. You can move and shake the way you want to. I'm just giving suggested. Okay, let's just do it like that. I'm giving suggested. All right. So Hold on a second, y'all. Let me make sure my mic is on. And that y'all are able to hear all of this good information. Okay. Okay, might not have been. And if not, y'all will let me know what you couldn't hear, and I'll just redo that part. So hopefully I'm being heard now. Okay, so you want them to return. You want to build your emailing list. Okay, this, what I'm about to provide to you, is contract free. Okay, this is, I provided the lead to you right now. You pay me right now. You know how you can go out and do Uber and be paid the same day, DoorDash? This is going to be the same thing. I'm trying to help you not only maximize opportunity to get profit, but maximize your time. Because here's the next thing that I want to make sure everybody has the ebook My Homeboy Said, okay? Which means you are already cold calling. You already have what to ask, okay? You're already vetting. But what you're going to be doing with this is, of course, in your regular cold calling, you want to, why is this doing that? You want to make sure that you are keeping what you want to keep for yourself, okay? And for those that you do not care to work with, you're going to let them know that I have your information, okay? At this time, the needs that you have may not be ones that I would be able to help you with, to help you get to a place of success, of the success that you want to see in your business. However, I will reach out to those in my network, okay, and see if there is anyone that will be able to assist you. Give them your information and they will be giving you a call, okay? Now, when you do that, that is letting them know that, you know, it's not going to be me. However, I do have other people in my network that may be able to work with this, how you need it worked, you know, anyway, you're releasing yourself from it. But that is a lead that you're going to get, go through all those groups or go through your emailing list, okay? And let them know that this is what you have, okay? So let's get into the information, all right? So one of the things, hold on, let me get the FMCSA up. I want to make sure that this is safer. I want to make sure that helps you expedite is some of you may have leads. If you have leads already, okay, that are over 60 days old, don't even worry about it, okay? Don't even worry about it. That is too old. That's not going to get you where you need and what you want, okay? So I'm going to, most of you already know it, but I'm going to go through it. Let me present. Okay, show y'all real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. So, you know, once you go in, this is my old carrier's MC number. I'm always going to know it. So you need an MC number to go in here. I've given you the process. It is in the ebook. Okay. Go over here, licensing and insurance. Oh, I have to do it up here. My bad. Hey. So let me do safer. I don't know why I got these caps on. Let me get my second screen together and let me actually present a little bit differently so I don't have to leave the screen like this. So let me see if my other option, I think I should do maybe a window. Okay. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, so let me put the safers right beside each other. Okay. Search. Over to licensing and insurance. Let me change these tabs. Okay. Drop down. Well, FMC is a register. Okay. So I'm going to choose this report. So let's go to this one, 1122. Okay. Here is the hack. Y'all already know to go down and see what to look for. What we're going to do is we're going to go back, change the date right here. See where it's 11 was 2211, whatever this funny looking is. We're going to change that. We're going to leave the 2022 and we're going to put this to September. So 09. Okay, so we're going to leave the 2022. We're going to replace the November to 2 months before that, which is September. And we're going to leave it on the 22nd date. All right, this is a little hack Gina taught us. All right, so this is going to take you back and it's going to bring you to people that within 60 days of starting their business. The reason that this is important and that this is something that you want to look into is for those who have operated in the last 60 days. Okay. They need a dispatcher, thought that they could do it themselves, had a dispatcher that may not be working out right. Whatever the things are, these are more likely, you know, of course, you go down and find what you need. Ones that may more than likely be ready. Be ready to have a conversation. Be ready and know that they need a dispatcher. These will be, okay? You may get a lot more yeses in this part of the process than you would. Oh, I'm not. Oh, shoot, I did that wrong. Let me start this recording over because this is. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, y'all. I just need to figure out your entire screen. Let's just do that. Okay. At least y'all getting the information from my mouth, even if I'm not getting it right on the screen. Okay. We're presenting to everyone. Okay. That still didn't do what I needed it to do. A window? You know, maybe I need to do this from my second screen. Y'all, excuse my lack of savvy. Okay. Okay, here we go. To avoid an infinity mirror, don't share your entire screen or browser window. Share just a tab or a diff. All right. Thank you so much for that. Here I go. Okay. I got this thing now. Okay, so you change the date. Let me go back and show you again where to change the date because I'm not sure if it showed. But right here, this said 2022, 11/22. Okay, I just went right here, took the 11 out, placed it with 09 because I wanted to go 2 months back. And these are the leads that I want to contact. Okay, these are the ones because at this point, they're ready for a dispatcher, a new dispatcher, and of course, we'll always have the ones that say they found somebody by now. Anything beyond that, don't worry about it because they've gotten somebody or they're hanging up or somebody has called them too much. So we want to stay in the 60 days or less realm. Okay. 60 days or less. So that's where we want to be. That's how we want to move. And this is going to help us out with our lead generation. Again, if you are somebody that just wants to do this part, then just do this part. You're not running your business yet. However you want to do this, you can do it. It's good for those who have their days off and they just want to do it that day. It's good for those who are actively operating in their business, who are looking for leads for themselves, who are looking for leads in between moving their carriers, who are looking for different ways to try to generate income while doing whatever it is, however it is that they're doing. And this is a way, like I said, for you to have daily pay. Okay. This is a portion of business that you can work while doing whenever. Okay. Because these leads that you're doing, you can do it on East Coast, West Coast, Central, because you're doing what you do already. Whoever purchases the lead, they will have the information. Okay. So now let's go. Okay. So you want to go back 60 days. Again, it is important that we vet the leads. This is our set apart. This is the set apart for the 20 of us. Okay. So okay. So here we go. Let's get to I'm trying to make sure I keep with my notes. So leads should not be older than 60 days. The lead finding hack, which is changing the date so you're able to go back 60 days, because a lot of the new, if they're too new, they're not ready yet, they're not active, and we're spending a lot of time there, and this will help tremendously with that. Okay, so what I suggest, okay, like I said a little while ago, this is not contractual. This is just a portion. I do have another part that with contracts and all of that sort of thing, but this is how we're going to do money daily. Okay. Try to generate income daily. Okay. So I'm suggesting that you either use PayPal, Square, and maybe Zelle. Okay. The reason that I am suggesting these, okay, is because these are spaces and places where you can you can provide the lead, you can put your disclaimer, okay? So you have a lead, okay? You put it all over social media or you send it out an email, and you get a bite, okay? You send out your SOS. Hey, I have a lead available. Owner operator is ready to have a conversation with a dispatcher now. If you are interested in the lead, please inbox me, email me, whatever it is that you're going to do. Because what we're not going to do is give too much information, okay? Because we want to be able to have a conversation. So we want to give enough. But you can do it how you want to do. That's one option. You can, if you have a CDL lead, you can go on, you can say, hey, I have a lead. The owner operator is ready to be contacted. This is a CDL lead. Please inbox me, email me. These are probably going to be the way, but you still want to put all of them out there because we never know who, has what or what they have going on. Okay. So they reach out to you. You say, hey, this is the lead that I have. This is a CDL holder. They're ready to whatever. How can I email you? How can this is the amount of the lead. How can we move forward in this transaction? Okay. And that's pretty much what it's going to do. Let me see. I can clean that up better. Okay. I have leads from owner operators, carriers who are ready to have a conversation with a dispatcher. They're wanting to get a dispatcher. Okay, please contact me. However you want to do that. Okay. I don't want to give too much because I don't want you all to be saying the same thing. Because although we can, there's money enough for all of us. We don't want to look like, oh, that's the same, oh, that's the same, oh, that's the same. So I'm going to give you general things that you can say, but you ultimately you'll create it yourself. But pretty much, I have a lead. There is a carrier owner operator who is looking for a dispatcher. Please reach out to me to purchase this lead. They're ready to hear from you. Okay. When you get them, hey, I have a lead available. This person is, they're going to be ready. You can give them the information. They're going to be ready to start on such and such date. They are ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. You can give them all of the information, but not the equipment, not the email, not the phone number, not the name of the company, nothing that is pertinent. But you can say they're ready to go. They are a CDL holder. They have agreed to go over the road. They are just they're ready to have a conversation with somebody. And if that conversation goes the way they want it, they are going to be ready to move forward. There you go. There you go. They're going to say, yes, I would like that. And let's talk about rebuttals. They might say, how do I know, that you are the truth and that this is real and that you're not about to just take my money and not do what needs to be done by me? What makes the leads that you're selling any different from, what's been out here? I've been scammed and schemed on before. You want to let them know that, hey, this transaction is going to be done via PayPal. If I do not provide you with what I said I'm going to provide you with, okay, then you can always go back to PayPal and take care of what needs to be taken care of. However, when I provide you this lead via PayPal, it is going to have all of the information that you need. So if you are to go back and try to do whatever, this is all going to be attached. The lead is on the invoice. Once you pay the invoice, okay, on the receipt of your invoice, okay, is going to have all of your information or email you, whatever. It's going to have all of the information concerning the lead because you have to pay me first. It's going to have in the description, in the notes, what you call it? There is no refund. I will not be responsible. Whatever the name of your company is not responsible for you not doing what needs to be done to solidify your partnership with this lead, because my part is done. I have contacted the lead. I've gotten you all the information. I've gotten you the email. I've gotten you the phone number. I've gotten you the notes. I've gotten you all the different things that needs to be done concerning this. So you need to pay me, because that's my only job. It is not my job to secure that. It is not my job to make sure that this lead is yours. It is none of that. I have provided you with a vetted lead, which means I have taken the time out and I have provided you with a hot lead. This lead is not even warm. It is hot. I have poured money into your hand. It is not my fault that you could not hold on to it. Okay. Another rebuttal may be, let's just say, for example, $150 for a lead. Again, this is just an example. We're gonna get to the pricing in a minute. Okay. Yes, because this lead is already prepared to hear from you. If you secure this lead, you're going to make that $150 3, 4, 5, 10 times over by working with this carrier, by moving this carrier, by getting your percentage. Okay. So you want to be able to speak to it, because people are going to give you a little, some people are going to give you a little pushback. But here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with a little pushback. But limit the interaction. If I have explained to you that you're going to make your money back 3, 5 times over and you still want to go, you know what? Thank you so much for your time. This may not be a lead at this time. It might not be good. Might not be a good fit. And until you have trust issues, and I understand that. But that is not something that I have to sit in and discuss and continue to prove myself, because there's somebody wanting to get this lead. My email is blowing up. So you want to nicely go ahead and let that be done, because you will want to make a name for yourself. Because what is going to happen is, as you go and as you grow, when those people see that those leads are real, they're going to be saying, hey, this lead is for real. Hey, such and such did right by me. I got this one. Of course it didn't work out, but when I made contact, all of the information was on point. I really did. It really was that company. I really had somebody to speak to. It really was their email. They really did have this equipment. They really were a CDL holder or a non-CDL holder, because that's all our part is. We're selling the lead. We are not selling a guarantee, because we can contact them on a level of professionalism that you may not execute, but that is not on me. The service that I provided to you was vetting a lead. You bought the vetted lead from me. My job is done. So in your disclaimer, you want to make sure that this is all that I do. You want to make sure that there are no refunds. It is not the responsibility of Empty Nest Dispatch Service or Empty Nest Cold Calling Services to secure that you get that lead. I am only providing a lead that has been vetted and that has confirmed that they want to hear from a dispatch service. That's it. That's it. I'll post more details and more detailed, I'll type it out. Of course, you can take it and remix it as you need. Okay. So, cold calling at the lead. One that you want for yourself, of course. If you don't want them, then those are the ones that you're going to shop out. Your notes that you're going to send. Let me give you a format. So again, everyone needs to have the ebook My Homeboy Said, or you have a setup. Okay. So what you want to provide to them is the name of the company, the phone number for the company. Oh, in your disclaimer also, you want to make sure that it is very clear that I'm not responsible for anything from here forward, because there's going to be people who are not going to call. They're going to send an email. That is not on you. If people don't check the email, people don't respond to the email, again, that is not on you. It is not your job to secure that relationship. It is your job to provide them what is needed to contact somebody who is wanting and needing that service. The end. Okay. So your format, what you want to provide to them is the name of the company, the name of the contact, email if they provide it, phone number, the phone number that you use to make contact, or the updated phone number that they gave you when you contacted them, because at this point you may have had a general number, but now that they're wanting to hear from somebody, they may give you a number that says, hey, have them directly call and ask for Paul at this number. Okay. You want to provide whether or not it's a CDL or non-CDL piece of equipment. You want to provide what the equipment is. Okay. And you want to provide any notes that they gave you. So say you were having a conversation and they just provided the information, I'm sorry, before your notes, you want to put their start date. Okay. When they're looking to start. Okay. And again, this is all information you will provide after you have been paid. Okay. So, and then your notes is going to be anything that they said to you. And when I say anything that they said to you, I mean, it is important to this company that they're home the third week or the third weekend of every month. Potential carrier might have said, yeah, I'm doing this for my wife and my grandkids because I want us to live better. Put that in the notes. Hey, family is important to them. They mentioned that, They have to be at their grandson's Pee Wee game that third weekend. Anything that is helpful, because if I were providing this service to you, right, and I paid you for it, when I get these notes, I want to know everything, because when I call those people, I'm calling them as if I'm already their dispatcher. Good morning. Am I speaking with Paul of ABC Transportation Company? Yes, you are. My name is Marian. I'm in the network with whomever provided me the lead. Okay. Oh, yeah. They let me know that it was going to send my information out to someone in their network, and anybody who will be able to assist me will give me a call. All right. So that person is me. Again, my name is Marian. The name of my company is Emptiness Logistics. And I just would like to go over a couple of things, if that's okay. They're going to say, okay. All right. So I am speaking with Paul. All right. And the name of your company is ABC Transportation? Yes, it is. And you got started on, I see that your authority went active. Oh, you want to have their MC number too. I'm sorry. Make sure you provide the MC number, because they want to go look it up themselves. Okay, they should want to. Yeah, I see that your authority went active on November the 1st. Congratulations. They're going to be, excited. And then you want to go into, all right. So I see here that your equipment you are a CDL holder. All right. And you're looking to start on such and such date. All right. And I also see here that you are willing to go over the road. So you do understand, right? All right. So I see here that you're family oriented. All right. I see that it's very important for you to be home the third weekend of every month. Yes. All right. I understand that. And it is important to be a presence. Whatever it is that you want to see, the whoop de whoop de squaze squaw. All right. And then you want to say, all right. So I'm as the person who's receiving it, that, and this could go for some of y'all too, because when you're doing your thing, and then you go into it, you let them talk, you let them know that you're taking a look at what you're going to be able to do for them, and you take it from there. The things that you will do as their dispatcher. This is what you want and hope that people that buy your lead is doing. But again, it's not your business. But if you set it up properly, this will allow them to make contact. And for those who are afraid to cold call, this provides them with enough information that is not cold. This is a hot lead. And I am calling you because I got this information. I'm the only one that has this information. When we go back to integrity, do not be out here double selling the leads. We want to be set apart, y'all. We want to be set apart. Okay. All right. So that is that portion. Now, let's go into what you can potentially be paid for a lead. Okay. This is why it is important to vet the leads. Okay. Now, we're real over here. We're real, and this is realistic. We know that there's a lot of people who are not going to want box trucks. Okay. We know that there are people who are not going to want non-CDL. Okay. So this is how we can sell and set that lead up. Now, what I'm about to tell you is not our top. Okay. This is not what we will go to first. Okay. As a matter of fact, I won't go there first. We're going to start with the top, and then we'll go to the least when we see that we can't get up off something. All right. So a fully vetted lead. Okay. These are prices that I was using that were working. Okay. Fully vetted lead, fully vetted CDL lead. Okay. Fully vetted CDL lead, you can sell for $50. Okay. Because they know that $50 is an extremely low price to pay for what they're going to be potentially bringing in. Okay. Fully vetted CDL lead, you can sell for $50. Okay. Fully vetted CDL lead, $50. Fully vetted non-CDL lead, you can still sell for $25. Okay. $25. Fully vetted, because you have done the work. Now, When or if you start to see that you're not getting any bites on your fully vetted non-CDL for your $25, okay, what you can do is still sell the lead, but it will go as a non-vetted lead. You'll still vet it, but you can sell it as a lead where they will still have to do the interview process and the vetting process, but you can provide the phone number and the email. So if you want to just provide the phone number, you can sell a ready to be contacted lead for $10. Ready to be contacted and fully vetted are two different things. Ready to call lead for $10. That means I'm going to provide you with the name of the company, the contact person, and a phone number. You have to find out what the equipment is. You have to vet that lead. So for $10, I'm going to sell you this because I've already vetted it, but I'm not giving you that because you don't want to pay for it. Okay. For $15, you can sell a ready to call lead with just the name of the company, the name of the contact, the phone number, and the email. That's it. So you want to fully vet all of your leads, but your customer and what they're willing to pay will determine what part of the information that you give them. Okay. So with this process, again, you don't need to go on a contractual agreement. You have already done your part. You just on the internet selling them and waiting to hear from them. You can make from $10 to $50 a lead paid daily right then as soon as they pay. You don't need to go on a contract, but use either PayPal or Square. So you are able to put your disclaimer that this is a lead that has been provided for you. I have done the work on this lead. There are no refunds. There are no guarantees that this lead will want to work with you. I have done what needs to be done. And this lead has let me know that they are ready to be contacted by a dispatching service to discuss potential partnership. As a lead generator, I have provided the lead, the hot lead, as I should. This is my only obligation. Again, I do not guarantee partnerships. My only task is to provide you with a lead that is wanting to hear from a dispatch service. The end. Let me look through my notes, y'all, and make sure that I have everything that you all are needing. Again, while I'm looking through to make sure I got everything, y'all go join all these groups. Add to your bios that, you can put hashtag or you can put I sell leads. Ask me, whatever it is that you want to do. I talked about this, so I am not responsible for what the outcome of the lead, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, which I just said that. Although this is contract free. Oh, I wrote something up for you all, and I'll type it up as well. See, I'll be on a roll. So put your notes from the leads in the format, which I just told you about. Gather as many or as little details. No contracts necessary. Just make sure that they know you are not responsible for the outcome of the lead, good, bad, or indifferent. Although this is a contract-free interaction, that's why I had the suggested pay you through PayPal or Square, someplace where you can send them the invoice. And on the invoice, when you're sending the invoice, you're just going to put the part that you gave them, which is this is a CDL's lead. They are ready to be contacted once they pay. On the receipt is going to respond with all of the information. Thank you so much. And you keep this for your records in case they try to dispute. Okay, which y'all know. And that's where you can attach the lead. Have all the info, the name of your company. Oh, this is how I did it. The name of your company is not responsible, liable for the failure or success of this lead. Your company name has vetted and provided this warm, hot lead to your company. This completes the requirement, duty, and responsibility of your company name. There are no refunds or lead replacements concerning this transaction because your company, whatever your company name is, has completed their obligation in this transaction, which is to provide you with a lead that has made it clear that they are interested in having a conversation with a potential dispatch company. Okay? It is imperative that you vet the leads. Y'all have heard me say this over and over. This can be very lucrative for you. Okay? It can bring return customers. It can bring referred customers, but just make sure that everybody that you work with, you get them on your mailing list because you want to build that list because at some point you're going to be so large that when you post, people are going to be blowing your email down. You don't want to be trying to look through all of these messages, but whatever it is that you have time for, okay? And do that. And then once they know, then you'll no longer have to go through that process of you'll be sending them that. You'll still do your processes, but you'll be so talked about that people are going to know. They're going to be seeking you out. Okay? They're going to be seeking you out. So that's what I wanted to give y'all and make sure that y'all get it because, we got things and, but we need to get to some money. And we spend a lot of time, going through leads that we don't want or need. And like I said, this is somebody who's operating in their business. This is somebody who has not started yet. This is for anyone. If you don't know how, get the ebook My Homeboy Said. You will follow those steps to the T. Those steps are actually what you're going to provide to your person. Just add the notes. Okay? All right. Again, thank y'all so much, my Patreon community and family and community. Like I said, I'm going to start providing more things that are just here for us, information. But I wanted to start with, let's try to make some money. Okay. Again, I cannot guarantee, but this is something that you can definitely put out there and you're going to get a bite. Okay. Like I said, you may get some inquiries, but let's just know that as we see, and as some of us have been like, man, if I could get somebody else to do this for me. And like I said, there's no contract. You're not stuck with anybody. You're not liable. Hey, this is what I have. You can buy it or not. And I'm going to keep on until somebody wants to get it. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Or you can provide the lead, provide all of the lead information, but no name, no phone number, no email. Well, I already said that. I'm sorry. Backtracking myself. But again, I hope y'all catch this video. Comment with any questions or concerns. All right. Like y'all, many of you know, I have a cold calling lead generation business. So if there are questions that you ask about this that tap into that space, I will just let you know that what you're asking is going to concern a lot more information, liability. That's a different space. But this, I wanted to provide something that gives us an option to try to make some right now money. I'm going to hustle it today. I just want some money today. I got a bill to pay today. I just want us to have an option. Okay. Again, thank you all so much. And I see you in the Patreon and the Discord space.